Hi, peace in. So I want to do a video. They are actually um, we just got out of the recession today, and I just read in my Google News. I have very informative Google News. Google News is actually a way for me to communicate. Uh, I love Google News because it always tells me good news. So on my Google News, I read that they're giving out monthly checks. Um, $20,000 uh, each person. Everyone would love to read what my Google News says, but that's one of the things that um, basically they're doing is $20,000 each month to help fight against COVID. So I don't have to go out alone. I'm glad somebody listened. So $20,000 each person. You go to irs.gov to if you want direct deposit, you set it up and the IRS will direct deposit it. But they know each person in the United States because the federal government has everyone's records. They will actually mail the check. This fight against COVID, and this will last for about the next 100 years. So the next 100 years are going to be giving $20,000 checks monthly, 12 months out of the year, and for like the next 100 years. So $20,000 checks. So that includes babies. No one's left out. Right when a baby is born, they'll get a $20,000 check the day they're born. So you might as well pick up your check at the hospital if you have a baby. That's how good the federal government is. And also the government, whoever has the records. So just be sure to remember that, especially the woman that might not always remember. Because she'll be like, what am I supposed to do? I'm like tired. I'm going to go sleep. So she'll go to sleep. She might remember when she wakes up in a couple days. But she's tired. So anyways, just remember, to fight against COVID, they're giving each person $20,000. That's what it says in my Google News. And then on top of that, they're giving let's see, $5,000 for automobiles. So you could use each month. You could save for a couple months and buy a whole new automobile. Because what they really want is the world to go round fully working all the time. Now that we are over and they actually found, well, I found it first, but I'm the CEO of it, but they actually are glad that it was found. So they're going to want working cars going worldwide with a fully functioning working planet. So they want all the lights on when it's supposed to be on. So they want the pointy things, when you look at the planet from far away distant in space. They want all those working in at nighttime, so it looks bright, and they want everything working at night. So you might as well get the internet if you don't have the internet. If you're homeless, get in on the wave of the next financial stuff. Make sure you're housed and make sure you have the internet. Those are two things. And also the last thing, is make sure you eat your 3 meals a day. Personally, eat your 3 meals because you want to stay warm and fed and clean clothes, clean body, clean everything. Get a caregiver if you can't clean your house because I get pooped out cleaning. And look, I clean this and look, it's messed up already. Me and my caregiver cleaned it and it's all messed up. I get tired of it. Anyways, just remember, that's what it says. So $5,000 in automobiles. They want fully functioning planet with automobiles too. So if you need help to get your automobile, they'll have like programs for people struggling to keep their license or to stay off alcohol or drugs to drive. So they'll have programs for that, and it won't be strict. It will be for really way to help you to drive. And also, if you're a person who's been neglected and no one supported you with your driver's license, they actually have programs for that to help people get their driver's license and a car. So there'll be programs for people to get their car after their driver's license. So when you get a car, they'll actually help you to get insurance, and that's with the program. So, and also in the program, they'll have driving classes. So that's expenses, but that they're not going to take the money, $20,000 or the $5,000 away from each person. They just want to make programs, make sure they're going to create a dream of like the fully functioning place to like work in. So with that in mind, we want to be able to set ourselves and look out for the checks and go to irs.gov and look at Google News often. Look at Google News often. Also, my mom just got back from work, so we are actually staying protected here because we had a long day and I hardly even got to visit my mom. Look, she's going. She's going. So I will talk to her later, but I wouldn't do a video because I haven't done a video in such a long time. I've been not slacking on my videos. I was actually busy with another person, trying to deal with another person in my life. YouTube and Facebook did help me. I do have another person on live. I've been trying to keep busy with them. He asked me to do something. I've been having issues with the people on the other end, trying to get them to cooperate with me. So basically, I'm dealing with a lot of stuff. So especially with another person in my life, it's hard work, and also my daughter is basically wanting my attention now. So I want to see her here soon and talk to her and basically make sure she's okay. I want to make sure she's okay so that I don't have to worry. When I don't worry, I actually do well. So if you're out there, LDS Sapphire, just remember, and also all this like $20,000 for a monthly income plus $5,000 a month for the next 100 years for your car will be monthly, and it will be for even for the children. That will be for the children too, because they might need one of those cars that you buy at Walmart or Target or somewhere in the mall. You know, those little cars the kids drive, those ones. They're gonna get one of those. So I just want to say that not many people make up their own programs. Because whenever I make up a program, they actually do go out and make it true. So you might as well make a good, smart program. Might as well make a good, smart program, and they'll just go out and make it true. So if you're out there and you are wanting to make your own program, you can. Just post a video. It doesn't have to be live. It could be like just a pre-recorded video and then post it. So with that in mind, we basically had to remember and stay grounded and not let everything go to our heads and become haughty. Like HAUGHTY, haughty. So haughty is a person when they have a cool job and it gets to their head. That's haughty. Basically, they're prideful, too prideful in a negative manner, and got fired. So, if you're out there and you don't know how to handle my job, and you want to do my job, which is, I'm the CEO of Worlds of Worlds of Worlds of Universes, the Galaxies, Eternities, and Heavens, and the CEO of Sabrina and Leland. I basically had to deal with a lot of people begging me for food, sex, money, and groceries. So, if you're out there, don't beg me for sex, food, kisses, monies, and groceries. Don't do it. I do not respond well. Just don't do it. Because I will basically, I wouldn't know where to put you. I really don't. We don't. I wouldn't know where to put you. So I would actually get upset. I would actually get upset. So don't depend on me like that. So if you're out there in Aaliyah Sapphire, just remember I'm still your mom. I know I'm different, a totally different person here. It's just now Aaliyah Sapphire, I have much more freedom, I have much more liveliness, I have much more freedom of speech here, and also when I'm on camera, I have much more freedoms to speak to the public and to know what's going on and to tell people what's going on. Because I'm happy. I'm happy that I get to um, deal with my life, deal with my freedoms of liberties, not liberties, but freedoms of the United States of America. That's just a part of having freedom. Freedom of the United States. I do well with freedom, and I don't abuse my freedom. And I don't have evil intentions when I'm free. Freedom with freedom. So just people who have evil intentions with freedoms. Um, oh no. Uh, so if you know someone who's evil with their freedoms, the police and the military had no problem taking it away. Really. So whatever you do, don't be evil with your own freedom. Or if you know anyone, nothing you could do. Nothing. Nothing. They have to figure it out. There's nothing you could do. Nothing. Nothing you could do. I just let them. Can't stop them. Stop them. You can't really change people. Neither can I. So just might as well just basically let someone figure it out. Let them do their work. And I'm going to do my work. And everyone else is going to do their work and let the work be done. So if someone's trying to hurt me, of course I'm going to stop it. And I'm going to get away and stuff. But I'm just saying that we all have to have self-care. We all have to have self-care and good judgment. Not good judgment to make them stop. I mean like discernment. Really good discernment. Because I hate when people are too nice and they think they can change another person by being really nice when the other person is super evil. So that actually does not work. Because a super nice person becomes a martyr, and the person who's really evil becomes more evil. So that's where I fell in. I thought I could change someone, and I was nice about it, and actually they got more eviler and eviler and more evil. So it came to a point where I had to get away. I had to be away from even farther than arm's length. I had to be like completely far away. So you can't change people by niceness. It doesn't work. It doesn't work with nobody. So if you're out there, don't become a martyr. Don't be so nice to change people that you become a martyr. It's not good. It's not good for anyone's health or anyone who's not the martyr. It's not even good for the martyr either. So people do die from being too nice and trying to change people. So don't do it. Also, I want to talk about that's discernment. That's discernment right there. So if you're wanting to have good judgment, discernment, just remember when to pass judgment, because we don't want people to die further because of what Jesus taught or what he taught his disciples. They all were martyrs. They put on too much of a load on themselves and they died. They died. And in America, in the United States, we all thought that we could work hard to get some places. And it don't work that way. You have to be in a group to get work done. And each person in the group does what they know best and put it to work. So that's what I do. And also, I basically don't like to be a martyr. And I'm not a martyr. I'm just saying, just have good judgment and discernment when you have relationships or relations or associates or if you're dealing with the public. Because if you do a YouTube video and you can't handle 9 billion people, you better seriously be faster than 911. You better seriously be faster than 911 or the police or the military or the kung fu guy or the fastest or the best kung fu person in the world or the universe in galaxy. You better be faster than them. So that way there's no apocalypse. Like the Joel Osteen apocalypse. Oh, that was funny. Now it's funny. I think now it is funny because the world was apocalypse. Because his son had a game. I don't know who had the game. But there was apocalypse when Joel Osteen tried to take care of the planet and the universe and galaxy. There was actually an apocalypse. The whole world was red. The whole planet was red. And I think I got sick. I got terribly sick. I really did get sick. So, because I was frightened. I was too scared. It just hit me. I'm scared. I froze and scared him to the point I just had to sleep. And sleeping it off wasn't doing it. I really needed my medication. So, I don't listen to religious people that much anymore because they need to really deal with physical means of stuff. Physical means of stuff in the third dimension. So also I want to talk about a lot of other stuff. I want to talk about currency and stuff like that. And then also about a lot of stuff pertaining to your own currency. So I did find everyone's currency. It was quite interesting. I did find my daughter's currency. I did find, you guys did actually do what I said. It was actually quite amazing when I did see it. I was actually quite happy they listened to me. They actually did listen to every word that I said. I was actually quite happy. So I basically reminisced in what I said and was quite enjoyed and happy that all the stuff I said, all the good stuff, all the cool stuff I said, all the awesome stuff I said actually does come true. So I'm actually quite happy. So with that, I basically don't like to be scammed either. I gotta mention this because when I haven't been posting videos, I've been getting a lot of scam calls. A lot of scam calls would call me and I take them serious. But you know what? Come to find out, they weren't scam calls. I actually did take these calls serious and they weren't scammy calls. They're actually very important calls. I have the most amazing benefits ever. I got all these benefits up, not up there, but just totally awesome benefits. I mean, I should have been taking these calls more serious a long time ago. I was like quite amazed how many benefits I got. So I'm quite amazed. So, but the worst some calls were scams. The worst some calls were scams. So I don't like to be too nice to where a scammer will just take all the money, groceries, food, and everything that I have. That's where um, I need to call someone and talk to someone because I need to be in a group, involved in a group that will prevent people from doing that to me because they have a group of their own and the group is supporting them. And so they find people who are not in the group and try to take advantage of them. So I'm in a much bigger group with Sabrina and Leland, which helps me to um, be more safe and protected and safe and protected from any horrible COVID stuff so that I don't have to worry. And it's such a sigh of relief because it really did stress me out. It really did stress me out to a point where I didn't want to deal with anything all the time. Like, it's totally stressful, like, completely uh, doesn't realize it ruined a lot of people's lives and ruined society. Society. So I will talk to you later. I'm gonna take a break and get a cup of coffee. And remember, peace in, not peace out. You know why? Peace in, so you can actually get something to eat, like a cup of coffee. Coffee helps me relax, and coffee helps me to calm down so I don't get angry. No, not angry, but overexcited. When I get overexcited, I can't sustain it and I get depressed. So that's why when I'm excited, I actually go on a video on YouTube and post my happiness. But the overexcitement doesn't last long. So I usually just make sure I cope very well. I get a lot of coping skills together, like going shopping online, uh, posting on Facebook, or like talking to my mom, or looking out the window and thinking of my daughter, stuff like that. Or even walking to the porch, looking out the night sky, checking to see the street lights are working. Yeah, they're working. I can see them out the window. The street lights are working. There was a time during COVID. I'll tell you a story. I'll tell you a true story. Over in 2020, the year 2020, I saw uh, the street lights not working. Someone thought they could do it worldwide to the planet, not to any person, but to the planet, and actually keep everything working like I do. And they tried it, and it didn't work. I went outside. It was like COVID outside, and we were supposed to stay inside, but we had to go outside to check everything, make sure everything's okay. So she checked outside, got freaked out because the lights weren't on for her. No one showed up for work for her. But when I go in public, everybody shows up. People come from Seattle, New York to come to the area and go past the area and then go to Ocean Shores. I'm serious. People come from all over town when I make it outside. People come from everywhere, coming even from other countries. Uh, Other people in other countries too come to over this area into the area to cool off. Because it's cool here. It's like nice and cool, and it's not too hot, it's not too cold, but it's cool. And they actually go next to the ocean to cool off. They go swimming in the ocean, and they actually love the cold ocean to swim in here. It's super cold, and especially when they're coming from hot Seattle or hot New York or hot Portland or Idaho or something or California, they go straight to the ocean here because it's not a hot ocean. It's not hot weather ocean. It's like it cools everybody down here, and the everyone cools off. And they feel really good, and it's windy out there, and they get every piece of wind all over the body. And go swimming. It really does feel good to like go swimming here, especially when they're coming from a hot area. It really does feel good over here. I don't even have to go swimming. I just go out in the wind and I feel really good because, especially when it's cold in the morning and I was inside, but then I get hot, then I go outside. It actually does feel good to go out in the weather and cool off. It really does. That's just the porch. But and also they feel really good when they're actually in a hot car traveling from somewhere and the air conditioner broke or something. They save enough and actually do come here to ocean shores to basically cool off. But anyways, back to the story. So she wasn't able to keep the streetlights on. She wasn't able to keep the streetlights on. She got so scared, ran back inside, and like the streetlights weren't working. So I got so mad that someone tried to do it to the planet that I basically got up with my cigarette and lighter, went out straight outside, is wondering who's doing this. His streetlights need to be on. So I go out there, they were off. So I lit my lighter with a cigarette and lights came on. Lights came on. Lights came on. That's how you have to check outside if you're worried. Because if you don't, you don't want to be tormented in your mind and become homeless. So just check outside to make sure everything's okay outside. When you check outside, everything should be peaceful, calm, and collected, and just peaceful outside. It should be peaceful outside, like peace of mind outside. Not peace of mind, but peaceful. Because I would like to have a peace of mind like they do in their taxes. I should have peace in my mind about everything outside. Everything outside. That said, I felt great. Peace in and peace everywhere, all across the United States and the planets. Thank you.